So this is blabbermouth headline: New Guns N' Roses, perhaps single, perhaps officially released. And you can hear that on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, whatever. It's out. I listened to it. I wasn't like blown away, but it was good. It's typical Guns N' Roses. From their kind of like more, I would say, from the Use Your Illusion era. Very songwriting type song. I think it had a piano in it. So what I think is cool about this, if I do say so myself, is the fact that Guns N' Roses is officially kind of back on. And I know that this is not news to most people, but I think so. There was this whole kind of trajectory with the Chinese Democracy thing. When Axl did Chinese Democracy, he kind of did it by himself. The rest of the band left, and it took him like 10 years to finish it. But Chinese Democracy is honestly a pretty friggin' solid album if you've ever listened to it. There's some good stuff on it. There's some great stuff on it. So it was kind of a triumph for Axl in the end. And I remember there was a bunch of leaks that came out of it before he officially released it, and the leaks were good too. But I even use Axl's name as like a verb, like don't Axl Rose it, like as a way to say like don't spend 30 years trying to fine tune it and perfect it when you don't need to. So anyway, let's read this article because there's a lot of incredible stuff in here. I think there's like leads that were buried. Like this headline does not communicate the magnitude of what this article conveys. Let's put it that way. And I'm just getting my coffee in. So let's start here. New Guns N' Roses single, Perhaps, has been released to radio stations across the United States and can be streamed in part below. They took that down, obviously. The official release of the shelved Chinese Democracy era song, which was originally expected to be made available last Friday, August 11th, comes a few days after the track was leaked on TouchTunes machines at bars and other locations. Interesting. As the fans showed up at their favorite watering hole and went to play a GNR song, they noticed a new selection in their catalog. The track came with what is apparently the official single cover art and was attributed to Geffen Records, which is the band's longtime record label home, owned by Universal Music Group. Guns N' Roses reportedly sound-checked Perhaps at a concert in Tel Aviv, ahead of the band's concert in Tel Aviv, Israel on June 5th, but ended up not performing it at the gig. However, astute fans who stood outside the venue during soundcheck were quick to bust out their phones and record the rehearsal with low-quality clips surfing online immediately thereafter. Like Guns N' Roses' 2021 single Hard School, which I had no idea about. I don't know why I didn't know about this. Perhaps was originally written and recorded during the sessions for Chinese Democracy, and a rough demo version of the song had been previously leaked and uploaded to YouTube. Last month, Guns N' Roses' longtime production manager Tom Mayhew confirmed that a new single from the band was coming soon. Mayhew discussed the Axl Rose fronted outfit's future plans while speaking to the media ahead of Guns N' Roses' July 13 concert in Paris, France, noting that GNR will finish the North American leg of its tour in mid-October. He added, and I know that the band's going to start working on new music. They've got a bunch of stuff recorded already, so there will be new Guns N' Roses music very soon. In fact, I think they're trying to get a single out any day now, so you may hear something very soon. So this is cool. And again, I haven't really been following Guns N' Roses that closely recently, so I missed all of this. So this is actually really cool right here. Regarding what the new Guns N' Roses material sounds like, Mayhew said, "It sounds great. It's a lot more kind of Appetite for Destruction oriented. They had a lot of songs when the band went in originally and recorded Appetite for Destruction. I think they recorded like 29 songs. So there's a bunch of other music that was left over that didn't make the first record. I think there's only 11 songs on the first record. This past June, Oslo's Urban Sound Studios shared a photo of Rose and Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash, apparently taken the day after the band's performance at the Tons of Rock Festival in Norway's capital city. The picture was posted on the Urban Sound Studios Instagram account along with the following message. We got to hang out with these two rock legends in the studio today. Really cool guys. The band wanted a nice studio with a variety of speakers and headphones to listen to new mixes before they head to Glastonbury. It sounds awesome. A little bit of a teaser there. During an October 2022 appearance on Sirius XM's Trunk Nation with Eddie Trunks, Slash was asked about Guns N' Roses' plans for new music in the coming months. He said, I want to go in and cut a whole brand new record at some point. Probably sooner than later, but other than that, we have stuff that we've still got to come out. So that's going to be coming out piecemeal over the next, I don't know, over the next few months or something like that. So that's basically it. We have one more tour left to do next summer, and then that will free us up to be able to go in and work on a new record. That's awesome. Guns N' Roses' most recent release was a 4-song EP, which I haven't heard and I didn't listen to prior to this. So I'm going to have to go back and listen to this now. Hard School, which came out in February 2022. The Effort, which was exclusive to the Guns N' Roses official store. Oh, okay. So that's why I haven't heard it. Maybe it's not on streaming. Contained the 2 new songs the band released in 2021, the title track and Absurd, stylized as absurd with the backwards R, as well as live versions of Don't Cry and You're Crazy. In September 2021, the guitarist and his bandmates dropped Hard School, which came more than a month after their performance and subsequent official release of Absurd, a reworking of Guns N' Roses' previously unreleased Silkworms. Okay. Silkworm, by the way, is a notorious band that supposedly features Maynard and Trent Reznor. In fact, it's not supposedly, like, demos of that have leaked. So interesting. Silkworms. According to Slash, several other older Guns N' Roses tracks have also been reworked during the pandemic. There's a handful of those songs that we actually fixed up and did when we were in lockdown, he explained to Trunk. So those have yet to be released. So those are going to come out. They're really good too. So I'm excited for those. We're just going to put out like 1 or 2 songs and another 1 or 2 songs. And I think that's going to be pretty much all of them. I'm not sure exactly how many we did in total. Interesting. When host Eddie Trunk noted that Hard School in particular was a strong cut, Slash said these other ones, they don't have the same kind of amount of history, because I know Hard School seriously has, it goes way back, but there's a couple of epic ones coming out, so I'm excited about that. If and when it happens, the new Guns N' Roses studio album will be the first under the Guns banner since Chinese Democracy, and the first to feature Slash, singer Axl Rose, and bassist Duff McKagan since 1993. So that headline didn't convey any of this news, all of which is completely new to me. So that's pretty amazing. Slash previously spoke about Hard School, one of the first 2 songs he recorded with Guns N' Roses in more than 25 years, this past February in an interview with Rolling Stone. At the time, he said, Hard School, in essence, was a completed song when I was first introduced to it, and Duff and I went in and redid the bass and the guitars. It's a simple song, so it didn't take a hell of a lot of thought and analysis. I think it was a lot of fun just because it was part and parcel of a bunch of stuff that we were working on that was all sort of new, at least to Duff and I. So we had a good time. So that's really cool. Axl is putting them on material he wrote during the Chinese Democracy era. He's putting Duff and Slash on it. In October 2021, Slash told Audacity Check-In host Remy Maxwell that Guns N' Roses had yet to begin writing new material after releasing the 2 reworked songs from the Chinese Democracy era sessions. As far as new Guns is concerned, we haven't even gotten to that point of really in earnest sitting down and writing, Slash said. we've been doing a lot of material that's been sort of sitting around for a while, so that will be a whole focused endeavor unto itself. As for how Hard School and Absurd came about, Slash said they both have a lot of history. What happened was Axl has all these songs that he recorded at some point along the way, and so Duff and I went in and redid them. Basically, like, I wrote my own kind of parts to what else is going on, and we just sort of took the drums and redid everything else. Written by Rose and co-produced by Rose and Karam Constanzo, Hard School, which had the working title Jackie Chan, was originally recorded during GNR's Chinese Democracy era, but was eventually omitted from that album. Short clips of the song were later posted online, and a full version was leaked in August 2019. On Hard School, Axl sings, "But you had to play it cool, had to do it your way, had to be a fool, had to throw it all away. Too hard school, and you thought you were here to stay. If that were true, it wouldn't matter anyway." Absurd came out on August 6, 2021, 3 days after Guns N' Roses performed the tune live for the first time during its concert at Boston's Fenway Park. Guns N' Roses last performed Silkworms, which was also reportedly written during the Chinese Democracy sessions in 2001. So, some scoops there on the Guns N' Roses stuff I had no idea about. So that's pretty damn awesome. And looking forward to hearing new Guns N' Roses material with Slash and Duff on it. Now, I haven't even listened to this Hard School song, so I'm like way behind. I got to go in and check all this stuff out. But it'll be cool to post the Guns N' Roses update on the channel here, because people like me who are interested in this news haven't heard it yet.